What's up, fisher people? I am out here today with a little guest, tournament big stake, Jeff Enzminger, and we're gonna do something a little different and something not very different. We're running jigging wraps, of course. Why wouldn't we? It's September in Sakakawea, but he brought some creek chubs. I've never used creek chubs. You're gonna learn with me and hopefully catch some good walleyes with them.
And you can see the wind is cooperating, not so much.
Yeah.
So we'll do the best we can.
Yeah.
First of all, what I like to run is a longer rod. I got a JT snare rod, just got it. So we're gonna try that and the regular rod. And most importantly is the clicker reels. What a clicker reel does, and I think I've told some people that, you know, I think it was designed for catfish, Brett.
Yeah.
You know, for catfish.
That makes sense.
And so I got it's your regular drag, and then once you flip this lever, it's a real soft drag.
Oh,
and a lot of times I just hear the clicking.
So you don't even have to adjust the drag, it's just got a flip switch basically.
But when you do set the hook, I mean, I've done it several times where you set the hook and the small drag's on, so make sure and flip that before you set the hook.
Awesome.
But I think over the course of, you know, the 3 years I've been using them, it saved us because you can do other things while you're fishing.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes on a finicky bite, it catches you the fish.
Right.
So we'll try that and see what happens. And we'll kind of just, the wind's kind of pushing right up on the shelf we're working, so we're gonna just kind of anchor up and then jog over and jog over and jog over.
We got the boat setting 30 feet right off the break. We're pitching up top, dropping the chubs down. Do you ever cast these chubs? Is that a thing you do?
No, I pretty much strictly drag them.
Drag them around?
Drag them around. I used to think they were like a fall thing, but they're not.
Kind of an anytime thing.
They're an anytime thing.
Yeah. Same with jigging wraps, right?
Same with jigging wraps. Just how you want to use them.
Yeah.
I get my chubs. I got to tell you where I get them.
Yeah.
I've been buying them from Tim Cattermas, ND Baits. Give him a call a week ahead, and he'll go catch you some. He's on Facebook, so he'll go get you some, and pretty reasonably priced, you know.
Awesome, man.
And he's a kid, so
awesome.
He needs some money.
Even better. So you can basically, it's made to order creek chubs.
Yeah.
I need some creek chubs. He goes and catches them.
Yeah, give him a week. Give him 3 days. He'll go catch them.
Nice. Well, let's hope they catch some fish too.
And it's a lot easier and a lot cheaper than actually going out and catching them yourself.
Yeah, I believe that.
And he's good at it. He's always consistently good at it. So Brett challenged me on the way before we had the cameras on, jigging wraps against creek chubs, and I don't know, we'll see today. I don't know. Could go either way.
I feel pretty confident in jigging wraps.
Yeah.
I've never used creek chubs, but I hear so many good things.
I think he might catch more than me, but I think the creek chubs will get the bigger ones.
That's probably the answer.
And it's not nothing we do. It's just they work for big fish.
Yeah.
It's proven.
Big baits for big fish.
Yep.
If you're having a hard time with the big fish bite, I think it's worth a try. I've been curious about it. I'm glad to finally not be a creek chub virgin pretty soon.
A lot of people ask what size creek chubs I like to use. If I can get bit on a bigger one, I like them, but I lose a lot of fish on big creek chubs.
I can see that.
A ton of fish on big creek chubs, so I favor the mid-size ones.
Yeah.
And the little ones, I mean, you just catch your average 20 inches or 18 inches. And when you get bit on a big creek chub, it's probably going to be a big fish. You know?
So you've caught 18-inch walleyes on creek chubs?
Yeah, especially the little ones, especially like the 3-inch creek chubs.
And what size do you use if you want a big fish? 7 inches?
7's getting big.
Is that big?
Yeah, but I know tournament anglers that, you know, really good fishermen with them that use the ones with horns on their heads. You know, they're big. They're 7, 8-inch, 9-inch creek chubs, and they do well. But I just lose so many fish with them. That'd be
the hardest thing, is getting them hooked up.
Right.
But I mean, we've caught incidental big walleyes throwing muskie baits.
Right.
For muskie, you know. So like a walleye will eat an 8-inch piece of bait, but the question is, can you get it in the boat? Can you hook it?
Can you get her in? Yeah. And same with I mean, I'm sure you lose a lot of fish on jigging wraps. You know.
All the time.
So yeah, you know, I guess big fish get big for a reason. They're hard to catch.
Good mark under the boat. We got 2 chubbies down there.
Trying to tempt.
I had one out on side that I threw at, and you got one straight down.
Yeah. know, the best, and I think you agree that, of course, when you can cover water, that's your best day. You know? And today, unfortunately, is typical North Dakota where you're spot locked and jogging around a little bit. But the consistent 0.3, 0.4 is kind of the speed I like to travel around with these and jigging wraps. They kind of go together, you know. They're match made in heaven, you know, these two presentations.
They seem like a good 1-2 punch to me.
Yep.
So I'm glad that you think the same thing. And yeah, if this were like a month ago and the fish were a little more grouped up, I wouldn't care so much. But
right.
As scattered as they are this time of year, I hate sitting still. But
I do too. I don't know, we were talking earlier about windows and fish, especially here in the fall. It seems like there's a window like an hour, maybe 2 hours that you just better.
Yeah.
Just better. And I don't know, the last couple times I've been up here, it's been like 10 o'clock.
Same here. We've had some really good, my dad got his personal best walleye at sunset last year.
Really?
28-inch, 10-pounder.
Yeah. Oh my God! Brando, give me a photo. Brandon!
Oh, it was fat.
Nice. The diehards are the only ones out at this time of year. It's kind of nice, you know.
I like having a great spot all to myself in October.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. First fish on a jig wrap, and I do think it is a decent one. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a decent fish. I'm gonna spot lock here.
You know, Brett, I don't like catching the first fish in somebody else's boat, but just the way I am. I just don't like it.
Like you said, if you catch the bigger ones on the creek chubs, that's all we need.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I think we got a pretty good one.
You got a pretty good one here. You're setting the bar pretty high already.
We're gonna start good. Oh, it's not what I thought, but just a strong fish.
Hey, he's hooked in the mouth though.
Yeah. First strike, just a super feisty 17-incher. Not gonna lie, I thought that was a 22. What do you do?
I knew all along.
Jeff knew. He knew I was only capable of catching eaters because I'm a guide. He's just riling me up. Now, I'm gonna start catching hogs. You wait.
Yeah, I gotta get him fired up.
You wait, buddy.
It's a big chub, so I gotta.
You got a bite on the chub?
Big chub. So it's like a, what, 25% chance I get it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try.
How long do you wait?
Well, I usually wait, like, sing happy birthday in my head, and then that's what I do.
We'll see how well that works.
Yeah, we'll try it, see what.
Come on, fish. Yeah, baby. Hooked up on the chub. How's it feel?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like anything. I might be a stick.
No way.
No, it's
They're shaking.
There's fish. Don't feel huge.
No?
Feels all right.
Still the first fish I've ever seen on a creek chub. This is fun for me.
Feeling a little better.
Now he's starting to hunker down, huh?
Oh, he came off.
He came off? Oh, no.
That's creek chub fishing.
Oh.
Bummer.
Well, we had one on.
I don't know what I could have done different.
He was, as long as he was hooked up, I don't know what I would do either. Shoot.
Shoot. Try again.
Yeah. Got a jig wrap hooked up. Again, feels like a heavy fish, but we'll see if it actually is. We're gonna do what we can do.
So we should be
Did you?
right.
Okay. That helps.
You know, I just don't know what to believe now. I mean.
I don't either. I don't either. Could just be another strong fish.
It is.
Yeah. It's bigger
Nice
than the
fish.
last one.
Yeah, nice fish. Good job, Brett.
Still not exactly what we're after, but catching fish is catching fish. I'm waiting for that next chub to go off.
See if you let go of it. You had a biter.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
See what we got here.
I'll get the net.
Feels heavy, but they always feel heavy, right?
That's right. We've learned that with my jigging wrap.
No, he's not too big, Brett.
Not too big.
Just an eater.
Still a creek chub walleye, and he's the biggest of the day. It's 20
Yeah,
inches
look at
probably.
that. Came right off.
19 inches.
That'll work.
Creek chub walleye, right there. Sweet deal.
Thanks, man.
You betcha. Thanks for catching him.
Yeah.
Now we officially have a creek chub video. We got one in.
We'll get him.
Now we're gonna get some more. The floodgates have opened.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feels it.
We just marked them, you know, looked like a big party going on down there, and I see my chub freaking out.
Yeah.
Something's going on here.
So you're probably reading the chub more than the bite sometimes too.
Sometimes when it's you know went decent out. I do use mono. I mean, I used to use Fireline, but I even lost more fish than I do now on mono. Just
interesting.
Stretch. So
Yeah, you got to get a good
I
firm
went
hook
straight
set.
to mono. Yeah, that seems to be all right.
Didn't even count that one down. He just slaughtered it.
No, I was kind of reeling in a little bit, and he drilled it, so he might come off. Who knows?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Wasn't your traditional bite.
No, not from what I've heard of these chubs. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish.
There we go.
There's a creek chub walleye. Good 22, 3-ish anyway.
Yeah, we'll take him.
He got her down right in a hurry, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean that one smoked and then it was down in the stomach. So guess maybe you don't have to feed them line every time.
Not if they crush it like that.
Yeah. He was not messing around.
No, I saw that bite too. That was awesome. Just working our way up.
Yeah.
More bites, bigger bites.
Hoping for one over 25 today. That's kind of all you can ask, huh?
Yeah. Is there anything about, do you think, what the chubs are? Like, not just the fact that they're bigger, but that it's a different looking fish or something?
I think they're...
As opposed to just finding a minnow that size?
Right. I think it's a little more desirable. Less of them.
Yeah.
Obviously meaty. And if you look at a chub, I mean, they have no chance. There's no dorsal fin or, you know.
They're very inviting bite, aren't they?
Yeah.
Come on, creek chub. I just threw that cast out too. I'm gonna scream it in.
I got a minute. Give him some time.
Make sure he's on there
See
good,
if we can hook him up.
Yeah, the chubs are, ooh, that looked a little sturdy, didn't it?
I don't know. It kind of feels like the same with 1820.
1820.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put a bigger chub on now.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Now that it's working.
See, it's kind of got a path down.
Yeah.
A nice fish.
So you can get eaters on chubs.
Yeah, and these are kind of small chubs.
Yeah.
Oh, there he just flipped off. I was gonna show you.
It's about a 3-incher, I'd say, right?
Yeah. So.
Perfect. He's even catching more fish than me on chubs. Look at that.
That could change.
It could.
So now I'm gonna, I've been using the little, smaller chubs, and I think we kind of got a path down where the route we're going, 30 foot, and I'm gonna throw a bigger hook on and a bigger chub and see what happens there.
I love the way the gears turn in your head, man. You're always building off of what's happening.
Yeah. At least I think I am anyway.
He's a thinking man. He's not a nameless fisherman.
We won't turn the cameras on when I switch back to what I was doing.
We're just gonna say that we did the plan that we said.
It worked great. Yeah. 0 aught hook, something like this, and now I'm gonna go to the 1 aught, and then just go with a bigger chub. And sometimes I get just big bites, and I won't get any small fish on that. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah. You gotta play. You gotta experiment to find out. And we were just talking too, like, about as soon as he started getting good chub bites, the jigging wrap has not caught anything since. So in terms of that 1-2 punch we were talking about, it's working in the sense that when one thing turns off, the other's turning on. So it keeps us getting bites the whole day. I kind of like that. And I've noticed that too, like a lot of times if I'm pulling spinners with trawlers, I'm throwing jigging wraps, clients got spinners. I'll catch some jigging wrap fish for a while, they'll catch some bottom, it'll kind of ebb and flow like that.
No, you kind of get...
Unless it's just a crazy good bite and they're hitting everything, and that's not always the case, so.
I remember back in my, I guess, early tournament days, I would try to like do too much at once. I would say I'm pulling slow death and then I'd try pitching jigs, you know, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, these two combos go well together.
Yep.
Slow death and spinners go well together.
Yeah.
And you just got to slow things down and work them, you know.
And take it, like if you fish chubs for a while and you start to feel comfortable and you get the groove, then start throwing the jigging wraps. Like, don't overwhelm yourself right away.
Right.
Work your way into the two presentations. Make sure you got one going well before you start overloading yourself.
And I guess, you know, we were talking about my tournament stuff before. I used to just burn myself out. I would do a 10-day fishing pre-fish or a 8-day pre-fish, and it's just too much because you go to a spot, fish it, say Monday, and then you count it out even though you know it's a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I kind of just, 3 days is enough, whether I do good or bad. I mean, yeah, there's certain bodies of water where I'd like to have more than 3 days, but after 3 days I feel fresh. I feel like the spots, you know, I worked them, the fish weren't there or were there, and within 3 days they'll be there the next tournament day, you know.
Yeah.
So,
you can bust up a spot for following day pretty easily.
Right.
You don't want to do that.
No. And I just worked way too hard. I would put 12 hours in and just be shot by the time the tournament came.
It's just like cramming for a test. You got a bite?
Yeah, on the big chub.
On the big chub. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Are you spot locked?
I'm spot locked now.
Come on, baby.
That didn't take long. I don't even think we shut the camera off.
We didn't.
No.
We've been talking the whole time.
So we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to give it a little time. I put that 1/0 hook on, but we'll see what happens here. We have been catching a lot of catfish on these chub. Not a lot. A couple a day, and pike. So we'll see what happens.
Well, we got a fish of some kind on it. Come on,
now,
big walleye.
If it's the same size, I'm going to look foolish. It might be a little bigger. 1 inch, I mean, it matters.
It does. I definitely think it's bigger.
It's bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not huge. Oh, yeah, it is.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, it is.
So that, guess it paid off.
Yeah, it did. Well done.
That was literally, what, 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Not even.
Look at that horse.
He wasn't messing around. I'll just cut the hook. Oh, I guess I can get it out.
Okay.
It's not bad. I'm going to let him go.
That
Big
is
chub.
a toad. Should we measure it?
Sure. What, 26?
26er.
Take it.
26 inches. Right there in the creek, Chub. Well done, Jeff.
Thanks, man.
Well done. And they're not magic, but if you pull through the right fish long enough, they definitely...
Right.
They're more enticed by this than anything else.
Oh,